We're almost done. Shut up! Hey! Zoe! Got the dogs today. Hi there, my name is Darren Jackson and welcome back to the bow shop. We're almost done, just about ready to get started shooting this thing. We actually could probably go ahead and shoot it right now, but I'm going to do the last two steps here. All I've got left to do is I need to put my hex light quiver on and my Hitman stabilizer. So what we're going to do is I'm going to go ahead and put the Hitman stabilizer on and show you how that's done. Simple. The hex light quiver's easy too. So let me get some stuff switched around here and I'll show you how to do this real quick. Okay, we got our hex light quiver all unboxed. Here's the parts that come with it. This is the mounting bracket that goes onto your scope, or onto your sight, I'm sorry. This bracket mounts over here, so you have some adjustability in your quiver. So this is what will match up to this, will lock into this. And of course this is your hex light quiver, and then it also comes with an extra arrow holder in case you wear yours out, which is a nice option. So let's go ahead and get this thing installed. All we got to have is our Allen wrench. I'm using my T-handle. You can use an Allen pack. Let's take the bolts out of the package. Okay. Now, what we're going to do is, I think the washers go on here. Okay, we're going to put the washers on each of the bolts. These are just additional, I don't know if you can see that, these are just additional spacers in the event that you need them. Some bows, you'll need an extra spacer to kind of get some clearance. We don't need those for this, so we're just going to leave those. We're going to put those in the spare parts drawer. So first thing we're going to do is we're going to slide both the bolts in with the washers on them, okay, just like so. And then we line them up with the very back holes. You can see that the back holes of your sight, whatever sight you have, the very back holes are going to be threaded. Okay, so all we do is we just tighten them bad boys down. Like so. Once again, we're going to snug them up. We're not going to get carried away. We don't want to strip anything out. So we get that on there, and boom, that's all there is to that part. The next thing we want to do is we've got our mounting bracket here. Let's go ahead and slide that onto the hex quiver. And you may not be able to see it on the video, but there's an Allen up here on the top which makes this clamp down. We're going to snug that up for just a minute. Oop, next size up. So we're going to snug that up. Okay. So is this, and I didn't really tighten it, but I just got it snugged up so I could do that for right now. And then all we do is we take and we pop that into place, and then we can make our fine-tune adjustments exactly where we're on our quiver. I can move the quiver up and down just by loosening up these two Allens, and then I can also move the quiver this way on the bow, so left and right on the bow, to get the balance that I want out of it and to make sure I have plenty of clearance. So we're going to take this off. And I also wanted to show you this called the Hex Light Quiver, okay? So they have the Hex Quiver, and then this is the Light Quiver, and I'm hoping you can see this. They've got two buttons up here on the top, and the button towards the back turns on the LED lights on the top, so you basically have a flashlight when you walk into the woods. You always have your flashlight with you. And then the button that's closest to the arrows, to the opening of the quiver, is LED lights on the inside, so you can, if you need just a little bit of light just to see something, or you're trying to fiddle around with something in your pack but you don't want the top light on, you can use this as kind of a light to shine down on your stuff. So that's a pretty neat option. Definitely a nice quiver. So there's the quiver. We're going to set it off to the side. We're going to throw this Hitman stabilizer on. The reason I installed the quiver at this point is because it's going to be easier to put the quiver on without the stabilizer on. So we're going to put the stabilizer on next and go from there. Okay, we just got our Hex Light Quiver installed. Now what we're going to do is we're going to flip this over, okay, because we're going to use the back bar system on this, and it's going to sit on this side to counterbalance the quiver with the arrows and to counterbalance the sight. So I just wanted to show you, I left everything in the package here, get it up here where you can see it better, and I just wanted to show you, I'm going to be sticking with the stock yellow, but you can change the rings on these to whatever color you want them, or any combination of colors you want. If you want to color coordinate it with something else on your bow, if you have a custom string with special color or something, kind of a nice option. So that's pretty cool. These are a quick release system. I'll show you how that works here in just a minute. But you can use these independently if you don't want to use them as a back bar system. Okay, so just keep that in mind. If you decide that you just want to use a short stabilizer on the front like this, or a long stabilizer on the front, then you have that capability to do that at any time. It comes with an extra bracket on each stabilizer, so that's also another nice option. So first thing we're going to do here is we are going to install our quick release bracket. Okay, you can see there's an Allen inside here. This is a pretty big Allen head. Just keep that in mind. I hope on your Allen pack that you have the right size. I don't actually have the right size in my T-handles, so I'm going to use a ratcheting wrench. And I got that thing boogered up in there. There we go. So all we're going to do is we're going to screw this on to the stabilizer hole, and we want to make sure, come on, that's a long bolt. There we go. So you want to make sure that the circle part right there is in the up position. That way when you shoot, if for whatever reason something loosens up, your stabilizer doesn't fall off. So we want to make sure that's in the up position. The receiver hole. Okay, we're going to tighten this up. Now you can get pretty gnarly with this one. You're not going to mess up this hole, but the thing you got to watch out for is you want to make sure that the bracket doesn't move. Okay, so now that's nice and secure. We won't need any Allen wrenches for the rest of this process. Okay, so I'm going to take the back bar bracket and the 2 stabilizers out. And I'm going to get rid of this for right now. Okay, we don't need that in the way. So now we got to get this affixed to this. And this is how we do this. You pick the stabilizer that you want in the front. Most people go with a long bar in the front with a short back bar. I like a long back bar in the back. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to loosen this up and I'm going to pull this out. Okay, now for the first step, we need to take the bracket, the silver bracket here, all the way off. And you'll see why here in just a minute. We can take this piece, we can just set it over to the side. We're not going to need that for right now. Now, this is a little tricky. I found this out the hard way. So, what we got to do is we've got to run the stabilizer through like this and put the silver piece back on the back, leave it loose, and then slide it into the bracket. But you got to hold like 3 things at one time here. All right. I got it a little too tight there. Got to loosen it up a little. There we go. We'll make sure that seats all the way down in there. And then we're just going to snug that up for right now. Okay, so that'll stay in place, stay right where we want it. All right. Now you notice all this is loose. This is all adjustments. Okay, so we're going to take the other bar, which is going to be our back bar. All right, we're going to loosen it up and slide it out. Set that piece off to the side. And then all we have to do here is we just have to slide it in to the bracket and tighten it up. All right, now all we got left to do is to tighten up our adjustments, and we're just going to snug them up for right now. Okay, I know this is about how I like my configuration, but I've just got them snugged in there right now, and then I can adjust them around the way I want them, and then we can go from there. But really, that's all there is to it. This is a little complicated, but once you wrap your mind about what's going on, then you'll be in good shape. So it's not that hard. It's just you got to think about it a little bit. And then if you're wanting to go put your bow in a bow case and nothing will fit in your plastic bow case, okay, all we do is we can just loosen this up, slide it out, and set it off to the side. Okay, when we get our bow out, all we do is just pop it right back in there, tighten that bad boy up, and everything, well, this loosened up on me because I didn't tighten it, but everything's right back to where we had it originally. So, that works out pretty good, I think. All right, that's all there is to it. We got this bow completely set up and ready to go. Just to recap everything that we did, okay? We put our V-Con biscuit onto the bow. We set our arrow elevation, put a D-loop on. We installed our React 1 Pro, put a peep sight in. We got our center shot, so we got our right and left, our windage center shot done. We installed our hex light quiver, okay, and we put in our Hitman stabilizer system on with the back bar and quick disconnect. So now we're ready to go out and start shooting. I can't wait to get this going and shoot this bow a little bit. We've been putting this together for a while, and I'm ready to start slinging some arrows. So deer season's right around the corner, and we need to get it done. So hey, I just want to let you know I appreciate you guys following me through all this process. We're going to have some more videos coming up, really good stuff like your timing, how to do your timing, you know, just all little technical issues. I'm going to show you how the React system works for all the React sites across the whole gamut. We're going to do some product testing. We got some of the new products that are out this year for 2021. I'm going to show you how they work. I'm going to let you hear how these bows shoot. So I'm excited to get out there and get this done. I appreciate you watching. Go back and check out the other videos if you want to learn how to set up your own archery equipment. And until next time, I'll see you later.